Hi YouTube, this is PeZtiZyde and I have a Wi-Fi battle against Biolizard. I lead off with my Gliscor and he leads off with Jirachi. Because all Jirachis are scarfed, I know he's gonna be first. And he sets up the Stealth Rocks. I was kind of expecting him to trick me, so I went for an Earthquake. It does decent amount of damage, about 75%. And now he switches into his Salamence, and I was kind of expecting him to switch into something that's immune for the Earthquake, so I just take my time and set up the Stealth Rocks. Now I know he's going to Draco Meteor, and I just decide to switch into Vaporeon, because basically if Vaporeon can take a Draco Meteor, and I do live the Draco Meteor, and now I'm just decided to go for the Protect to scout what kind of set this Salamence runs. And it gains some leftovers, which allows me to survive a second Draco Meteor. And yeah, he goes for the Draco Meteor again, and between the two Draco Meteors he went for an Earthquake, which tells me he's a Mixmans. So I lived the Draco Meteor, and I just decided to Toxic Sting. So now I'm expecting him to switch out, because yeah, Toxic Salamence isn't really good. So I just take my time, go for the Wish. He switches into his Starmie, and I know the most Starmies carry Thunderbolt, but I know that after the Wish I can live a Thunderbolt coming from a Starmie, so I decide to Protect, but he switches again into his Magnezone. Yeah, I can't really live a Thunderbolt coming from a Magnezone, because yeah, he has a stab boost, and Magnezone has really high special attack, so the best thing I can do really is switch into Heatran. Because my Heatran, yeah, it can live a Thunderbolt coming from a Magnezone. Of course, I have the super effective damage against this thing. I know I lock myself into this Magnezone, but yeah, I really don't mind, because Heatran is the best counter I have. So yeah, he Thunderbolts me, now he has to switch out, because else his Magnezone would die. And he switched into his Starmie. I missed the Fire Blast, which kinda sucks for me. But I get a second Fire Blast off, since I wasn't expecting him to go for the Surf. And I get a crit, which makes up for the fact that I missed my first Fire Blast. So I was right with my prediction, and he decides to go for the Rapid Spin. So another Fire Blast will take down this Starmie. And yeah, that's great, because Heatran killed like one of his best counters. So I don't really remember why I switched here. Because, yeah, he switches into his Jirachi, and basically I could live anything that this thing has to throw at me. The first two Iron Heads don't flinch me. The third one doesn't flinch me, so I was able to get up a Sword Dance and now finish this thing off with a close combat. I was kinda hoping that Lucario would be able to kill one more Pokemon, but he switches into Lucario's best counter, and that's a Gengar with Hidden Power Fire. So yeah, Lucario goes down. It's kind of bad for me, but now I decide to switch into my Scizor. He makes a great play by going for the Protect, so yeah, I'm locked into Bullet Punch now, and that way Magnezone can kill me. Basically there's a long stall war going on right here. He sets up a Substitute, I go for the Bullet Punch. It doesn't break his sub, so he gets up a Thunderbolt. I go for another Bullet Punch. I break his sub. He gets up a new sub, or he goes for the Magnetize. Yeah, this situation is just perfect for him, because he can set up completely on me, and I can't really hurt this Magnezone. So yeah, that kind of blows for me. I go for the Bullet Punch again. I get a crit, which is kind of funny. He goes to the Magnetize, so now he's immune to Earth moves, Ground moves, whatever. Which is pretty good, because Magnezone has like a 4 times weakness to them. He gets up his last Substitute, gets some more leftovers. I go for the Bullet Punch. I don't break his up. He goes for Thunderbolt, and yeah, my Scizor goes down. So the best thing I can do really is switch into my Latias, because I know that if he has Hidden Power Ice, that I can live one, and I know a Surf will break his up. So yeah, he does go for the hidden power ice, because yeah, it's super effective, and most Magnezones run hidden power ice or hidden power grass, but this one has the hidden power ice. So I was hoping that this surf will kill this thing, but he lives with like 1 hit point, which is really bad for me, because yeah, my Latias and my Scissor both have gone down to this thing. So yeah, switch back into Heatran, and I'm figuring out I have to lock myself into a move, so the best move to lock myself into is a Dragon Pulse, because it will kill the Magnezone, and he can't really switch into his Salamence then. But he goes into the Weavile. I didn't know what to expect. I was expecting a fighting move, although if he went for an ice move I would have been dead. Yeah, but I switched into my Gliscor, and I know he was gonna switch into something else, so I go for the U-turn to get the switch advantage. And again I switch into Heatran, and basically he knows that I have the Dragon Pulse now. But he does decide to stay in. He told me that he over-predicted, but basically this was the best thing for me to do, because the Salamence would go down to that, and my other attacks wouldn't do that much. Yeah, he goes into Weavile again, he goes for the Ice Shard. Of course Heatran is gonna die, since he only had 8 hit points left. I go into Vaporeon, and I know he has to switch out, so I can set up another Wish, which allows me to heal my Vaporeon back to full health. I wasn't sure what he was gonna go for, since some Gengars have the Thunderbolt. This one doesn't have the Thunderbolt, because he went for the Focus Blast. And that's great, and now he decides to go for the Shadow Ball. It does less than half, so I can surf him. I know I need another surf to kill him, but I know that I can survive another Shadow Ball. And he goes for his Focus Blast this turn, but again I'm pretty sure that it won't kill me, since he loses his stab bonus. And yeah, Gengar goes down to my surf, and the only Pokemon he has left is his Weavile. And I go for the Protect just to see what moves he locks himself into, and that move seems to be Ice Punch, which is yeah, the best move to lock himself into. If you know that I also have my Gliscor left. I go for the Wish, and yeah, of course I'm gonna Protect this turn to get some health back, so I can kill this thing with my Surfs. And yeah, this is what's gonna happen. So he's faster, of course. Weavile is faster than me. Ice Punch doesn't do much. I go for the Surf. It does a little less than half, so I know that it's gonna be a 3-hit KO. He goes for another Ice Punch, I go for another Surf, and I know I can live this other Ice Punch he has to throw at me. So yeah, basically he tells me good game, I tell him good game, and then this happens, I get frozen. So at the first turn of being frozen, I decide to go for the Surf. So if I throw out, I can kill him, but I don't throw out. So the best bet I have here is to go for the Protect, gain some leftovers, and guess what? I throw out, I get the Protect off, I have 97 hit points left, and I know Ice Punch, the last time it did 94, and this time it does again 94. So I can go for the Surf, and I can kill off this Weavile, and yeah, that's awesome. Biolizard1, Biolizard, whatever, good game. Be sure to go to his channel and check out the Yu-Yu match we had, although I was raped pretty hard. Yeah, had lots of fun, hope to battle you again soon. Comment, rate, and subscribe. Bye!